Hi, welcome back to Orlando Experience. So tonight we are at our, not my personal last night, I think I'm also coming tomorrow night, but my last filming night of Halloween Horror Nights. It's currently November 2nd, so it is a little bit past Halloween now. I just wanted to film a little bit because I think it'll be interesting to see the crowd levels. I was here last night, they're definitely lower. They're dropping off a lot sooner into the night, like around 12, they really drop off. So I'm currently heading over to Chucky and then I'm meeting up with somebody after, and we're just gonna try to, I think, do as many houses as we can tonight. I think we are staying until the end. So I'll catch up with you guys after Chucky. So we just went through Chucky. It was straight up walk on. I waited like 2 minutes. I really have conflicting opinions of that house because I actually don't think it's that bad. I just really don't like Chucky all that much. But I really like a couple of the scenes, like the ending where it blows up. I really like the kill counter, even though I wish it was actually reflected on the people walking through. It'd be cool if like the whole event, it was just counting everybody that walked through. But I don't think it does. I think it just goes up randomly. But it seems to be super slow because I walked into Chucky. There was a decent crowd at the front, but the main reason it seems to be slow is because there's like nobody doing Stay and Scream. So I'm gonna head back and I think do Oddfellow, and then I'm gonna meet up with somebody to do Last of Us because it's only 15 minutes right now. So hoping to get that in before it gets too long. And then we're just gonna, I think, just keep doing houses. This will probably be a pretty segmented video. You'll probably randomly see like it get dark because I think we're just gonna be hitting houses almost non-stop. No reason to film in the lines or anything. So we'll let you guys know. I'll let you guys know if my ranking changes. I doubt it will. I think it's pretty solidified. I've got enough this year. So I guess I'll see you guys after Oddfellow, talk about that, and then I'll see you guys after probably Last of Us. Alright, so we just got out of Last of Us. We are over in the park, over by Jungle of Doom. I did both Oddfellow and Last of Us. Oddfellow was walk-on. It did take about 4.5 minutes just to walk back there. But Last of Us, it said it was supposed to have 35. It actually went up to 45 right as we entered, but it ended up only being 30. Last of Us, still pretty good. It still stays pretty high. I just really like Last of Us. Pretty good scares in there. I really like the double scare. The bloater got really close to me, so that's nice. Oddfellow, it was a pretty good run through. It had some decent scares throughout. I actually got a scare I've never gotten before. I don't know if he necessarily always jumps out of there. I think he was kind of going into his area and then just jumped back just for fun. It was right in the beginning where you walk into kind of the makeup room, like the clown makeup room. It was off to the right. I've never gotten that scare. Maybe it is normal, but I've never gotten it before. So I think right now, I think we're gonna go try to do another house. I'm not sure what yet, but when we get out, I'll make sure to talk about it. But yeah, Last of Us, both Last of Us and Oddfellow, I still really, really like those houses, especially Oddfellow. So I'll check back in with you guys when we're done. So we just got out of Yeti. That's a very fun house still. I really like the bear in there. It's a very, it's not so much scary, I think it's fun. I think we're gonna try to do every house tonight. I think we're gonna try to hit a bunch of houses at the end of the night, that 1 to 2 range. We're gonna try to hit like all the less busy houses at that time, so we're not gonna hit Stranger Things or Last of Us, because we were done Last of Us and we've done Stranger Things a whole bunch. So I think we're gonna go eat right now, and I'm sure I'll keep filming every time I come out of the house, and I'll keep talking about them. But yeah, Yeti is a big thumbs up for me. I think that's a very fun house. It has a lot of just fun moments in it. It's also very funny. So that is definitely, again, higher up on my list. I think my list is final this year. But I think we're gonna go eat, so I'll check in with you guys later. Alright, so it's a little bit later in the night now. I think since I last talked, we've done Dragons and Blood Moon. Both, again, very good. I really like Dragons, mainly, again, because I like fantasy. So that's definitely high up there. Blood Moon wasn't too bad. It was a decent run through. We got a decent amount of scares. They were missing a couple people in there, but that's kind of par for the norm. I think now we're, gonna go try to catch the 11 o'clock show for Nightmare Fuel. It's about 10:30. We've done, what, 7 houses tonight, I think, so far? I'm trying to hit my house record that I think is currently 11 a night. So we're hoping at the last few seconds of the night to like the last like hour to hit like a bunch of houses. Try to avoid like Last of Us and Stranger Things that might still have a little bit of a line. The last like hour we're gonna hit like Darkest Steel, Oddfellow that will have like no line and maybe we can go through by ourselves. So I'm gonna head over to the show. I think I've talked about the show plenty of times. I really like this year's show. I think it's the best time. It's the best one. I think they've used the best music and stuff. So I hope they keep this up and next year's even better. So after the show, we might go do another house. I'll let you guys know once we get out of the house. Alright, so I know it's a little bit of a time jump, but it actually is towards the end of the night now. We ended up just hitting a bunch of houses really fast, so I didn't really have time to film in between. We ended up hitting Oddfellow again, Darkest Steel, we hit Monsters, and we hit Yeti and Dragons again. So it was overall a pretty successful night. I think I did about 11 houses. I am very sleepy right now. That's why I kind of forgot to film a little bit. It was overall a pretty good night. We got some pretty good scares. We actually walked through Dragons basically by ourselves. That was super fun. I've never got to do that yet this year, where I actually get to walk in by myself. But otherwise, it was overall a pretty good year. This is, I think, my last video of this year. I enjoyed it, I think, more than others, but I think I'm gonna finish up outside the gates. So I'll see you guys out there. Alright, well, we are outside now. That is my final filming night of Halloween Horror Nights this year. Overall, I think it was a pretty good year overall. I think a lot of the houses had pretty good theming. I do think it was a little less scary than normal, but that could change easily in the next year. But all the scare zones were pretty good. I kind of wish there was some IP scare zone actually. I do like those a little bit more. But overall, again, very good year. So we're just gonna close out with my final thoughts. I think I'm gonna put my list up again if you haven't seen it. That is my final listing for this year for both scare zones and all the houses. So I really did enjoy a lot of the houses this year. I still think my favorite house overall, I don't know if I've ever mentioned this, is the True Detective house back in 2021. So that one is my favorite. But again, that's it. We ended up doing a few things afterwards. I kind of forgot to film because I was a little bit sleepy. We ended up getting some pizza fries over at Louis, and we went through a few of the scare zones again. We bought some stuff because they are doing 50% off right now. So if I get this uploaded before the event ends, just know that they are doing 50% off on merch right now. Alright, well, that's officially it for this year of Halloween Horror Nights. Thank you guys for watching. I am going to go start filming Christmas stuff next week. So look out for that. Thank you guys for watching. Bye.